Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. I'm your host, Levi Page. Pat, tell us what happened with your book that you wrote on the Madeleine McCann case, the profile, and basically Amazon has yanked it off their site, from what I'm understanding. What's going on there?
Yes, they have. I just got word from them. They just wrote me a nice letter. Amazon said, we have received a notice of defamation from Carter Ruck solicitors that says the content of the book contains defamatory statements regarding their clients, Jerry and Kate McCann. Because we have no method of determining whether this content is defamatory, we're removing the title and will not reinstate it unless the McCanns and you agree to put it back up. So I have,
wow.
As they call it, it's called being Carter Rucked. And the Carter Ruck solicitors for the McCanns, they have sued, I forgot what it's up to now, something like 9 people, including the detective on the case. Anybody who speaks out has a theory that the McCanns may have been involved in some kind of part of what happened to their daughter outside of the neglect issue. Anybody who has a theory, and that's all my profile was a theory, and I stated over and over, it's a theory. It is not a fact, and I'm not saying they're guilty of anything. So I see nothing defamatory in it. But it is absolutely amazing that somebody can make that claim, and without any kind of legal backing in that, any proof that Amazon could just remove your book from circulation. So, yes, I've been Carter Rucked, as they call it.
Wow.
Wow.
Can anybody, can our listeners contact Amazon and let them know, listen, we like what Pat Brown has to say, and if we want to read her book, we should have the choice to do that, and you, Amazon, should have the guts to put it out there, even though you're being bullied by the McCann camp.
They can do so. I have heard that Carter Ruck has done this before for other clients, and that has not, and they've never been able to get their books back up. And not only that, apparently, that if you have it on your Kindle, but you did not download it personally to your computer, apparently when they're revoking it, that person can no longer access it, which is an interesting thing because they paid for it. So I guess they should have to give back everybody's money.
Well, maybe they should sue whoever that is. Who is the person bringing this lawsuit?
Excuse me?
Who's bringing this lawsuit? The McCanns, and who's their attorney?
No, there's no lawsuit. Only thing that has happened is Carter Ruck, which those are the lawyers for the McCanns, have simply told Amazon that the material is defamatory, and they pulled it on the basis of being told by somebody that there's some defamatory material, which I think is bizarre because, think about it, you could pretty much pull half the books off of Amazon because somebody said something. As a matter of fact, Amaral and a few other people could accuse Kate McCann of putting defamatory stuff in her book and have it pulled. So, I mean,
well, you know what, Pat, we're going to have you back on the show to talk about the McCann case. I'll get into contact with you about that because I think the entire thing is interesting in their conduct. Obviously, they don't like what you have to say, and maybe they're afraid of what you have to say. We'll have you back. Pat Brown, good night, everybody. Hope you all have a great night. I'll be back Thursday, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. Good night, everybody.